Sorry, one moment. Oh. Hold on. Sorry for that brief interruption, guys. It looks like we're live. Alright, cool. We are back with episode 15 of the Death School solo run in Wizard101. We are headed into Dragonspire Part 5. We are rocking and rolling here. For those of you who are wondering where we are in the run, we are currently, as of right now, we are on quest number 90 of 106. We are doing an excellent job in progressing through the game. We are almost to the end of Dragonspire, however, we're probably going to be diverting to Grizzleheim again because I don't want to fight the final boss of this world yet. I'm a little scared, much like it was with Meowiarty at the end of World 3, so we're just going to keep rolling here. Live again? Yeah, Crevice? Hey, welcome in, dude! Alright, well, we left off with this guy who is interfering with our ability to crack open a young drake egg, so we're gonna go and beat this sucker up. Just gonna check my deck and make sure we look good, and we will get started. Yeah, for anyone wondering, the Nova Rage counter is currently at 48. This is a net average of 3 per stream. Plus slightly more, but it's about 3 a stream if you count episode 15, but we have not had a rage yet because we just started. You son of a bitch. Of course you had to put a death shield on him. I need to get rid of you. As fast as I can. Looks like we are already up to 49 here, people. Someone put Nova Rage counter 49 in chat or something. We are up to 49 already. It hasn't even been 2 minutes and we have already had our first rage. Ah, jeez. Sneaks for Nova Rage counter 49. Thank you, Shiki. Hey, welcome in, by the way. With the power of summoning, I appear right on time. You are funny. If only I added one of the Shattered Treasure cards to my treasure deck that I just bought in the bazaar before I started, then I'd be able to get rid of that and it wouldn't be much of an issue, but I'm stupid, so I did. If I can at least get the minion knocked out, though, I can be okay with that. Yeah, I gotta get the minion out of here. Before he keeps casting death shields and I end up in a stalemate. I'm in a war of attrition. I don't really want that. This game is not built to be won by a war of attrition. Yeah, you gotta win, and you gotta win fast in this game. As I've come to learn over my many years of experience, on my Fire Wizard especially. Yeah, you cannot expect to win this easily, especially once we get to World 6 and we start exploring some new gameplay mechanics. We'll get to those when we get there. Or until Sabrina hits level 56, whichever comes first. What's next after the Death School? Oh, for Wizard101, I was considering, if there's interest, Shiki, I have considered doing a run as the Storm School, because they're the most fragile of the bunch. They have the lowest health, but they do the most damage. It would be very different seeing the game from a solo Storm perspective. The rules would basically be the same as they are for this run. I'd love to see that. Yeah, they're the most fragile, especially once we get to, I don't even know what world number is it? Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's so many worlds I can't even remember the order at this point. It's kind of insane. Yeah, I'm gonna try and save up pips to do both strikes at once. But yeah, Shiki, if there is enough interest, I may do that do a run. Yeah, the game and the stuff would all be the same. It's just I'd be playing as the most fragile school in the game. Basically, I don't know how you want to describe them. Blitzkrieg? I don't know. They hit hard. Yeah, it's because of that death shield that I'm having issues. You've got my vote. Well, maybe towards the end of this run with Sabrina, I'll hold a vote on my community page, and we'll see if there's interest, and then I'll gauge from there. And if there's enough interest, yeah, I'll go ahead and start planning for that run. I can say hi real quick for bed. Hey, Grand Lord! Yeah, hang in there, dude. For your first day at work tomorrow, go for it. Hopefully things go well for you. Alright, I am out of cards at this point. I have to reshuffle. I have no cards left. Because of Death Shield. Otherwise he'd have been dead by now, but no! Death Shield. Oh yeah, Grandmother, believe it or not, I've already raged. Because this guy casted a Death Shield on his boss, and Sad for good people have heard plenty of good things. Well, I hope so, because you never know. You never know, man. Yeah, so I'm stuck in this battle a lot longer than I should be because of the Death Shield. If it was casted on the guy himself, it would have been less of an issue, but because he casted it on the boss, that's where the issue is. You know? I'm very grateful for reshuffle, though. It's saved me more times than I could count. Alright, now I got my cards. Hopefully I can blitz this guy down quickly. Except I've got weakness, and that's a problem. I may be able to work around that with enough damage. It's spicy! Hey, Shiki. Alright. If I get rid of weakness, I could probably knock this guy out with, just a Wraith. And if I don't get weakness again... Alright, he passed. I should, with just a Blade and a Trap and Sabrina's internal boost. I guess we're about to find out. 35, 30... Cool. Alright, he's out. We're still going, Shiki. We have not had a storyline death yet. We have not had it happen yet. We're still kicking. And we're still kicking good. Oh god, I need to move before that guy gets me. Alright, now I will add a few copies. You know, I'm just gonna fill out my entire damn treasure tech with these so I don't forget them at any point. Okay.
You used the hammer.
Oh, look it!
Thank you. I am pleased to meet you.
Oh, look at him, guys! He's a little drakeling! Look it! Miss Jean and I get home. Gameplay is to be determined for now. Yeah, Grand Lord, I work the noon shift tomorrow. So if you want to co-stream something, we can. We can talk about that. Find a trap too many times and I get sucked into combat again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's happened to the best of us, right, Shiki? Alright, let's head back up to the Ancient Matriarch and figure out where we're going next. I don't see why not. Yeah! Excuse me. Pardon me a moment, chat. I just realized I do not have my water bottle. Once we get back to the Ancient Matriarch and figure out what our next quest is, I'm gonna grab my water bottle.
You have hatched a drake egg, brought new life to this quiet, cold place. Congratulations, young wizard, and my eternal gratitude. Though I birthed the egg and you hatched it, the young drake must now learn our ways from all of the mother drakes. It is the tradition of our kind that our wisest mothers guide us from birth.
Oh.
Go and speak with the 2 other mother drakes in the hatchery. They will impart upon you valuable words of wisdom to teach your new drake.
Alright, BRB guys, I need to grab my water bottle. Pardon me a moment. Alright. Yeah, I just had to hop up into my fridge. Okay. Back to it. Very brief intermission. Yeah, I'm just thirsty as heck. And I look down for my water bottle and I realize I don't have it.
Too long have the lessons I teach been unheard. I tell you then, to heed these words, for they are to be honored. A drake flies swift and true and without doubt. Fear is the cold enemy. A drake's heart burns fierce and bright. Take these words of wisdom to the new drake.
It was a couple.
As is our tradition, tell the young drake these words of wisdom. Honor is the wind upon which we ride. Without honor, we cannot soar. To lose honor is to plummet to the earth. Take these words back to the drake's mother, and then to the new drake itself.
So these guys are a matriarchal society. You don't see a lot of those. Most societies are patriarchal, ruled by males, for those of you who may not be aware. Matriarchal societies are ruled by women. There's not a whole lot of them. There are some, though. They definitely exist. Just not as commonly.
And now I speak the final words of wisdom. Those that apply to both Dragon Rider and young Drake. The bond you share is for life. Though your paths may split, and you may be worlds apart. From the Rider, the Drake takes compassion. And from the Drake, the Dragon Rider takes a spark of fire for warmth in dark times. You have done well, and brought joy to this place. We have other lessons to teach the new Drake. Go now to speak to the Dragon Master. He can help you now.
you again. What news do you bring? What? You hatched an egg? I'd never dared to dream so. The young drake cannot fight. Not yet. Its scales have not hardened. It must have armor and learn the fighting ways of dragonkind. The spirit of the Drakesmith can help us, if it can be found. Go to the forum and see if he can be raised.
Alright, we are moving on to a new zone. We are moving on to the forum. This is the final zone before the final boss. I am scared. But I think we're gonna divert to Grizzleheim for a little bit. Like I said earlier, for those of you who were not here. Well, Nova, we were both home from work tomorrow. We can brainstorm ideas on what to play. So then, good night all. Bye, Grandma. See you later, dude. Yeah, let me know if you come up with anything. Otherwise, yeah, we can talk about it for sure. Possible co-stream. And we are now going to the forum. Yeah, this guy doesn't seem too far up, so we're just gonna walk. And of course there's the teleport hub, but... Okay, so... Whoa! Okay. Can I go up the middle? Kind of? Maybe? Seems like this little strip on the floor is barricading the enemy. Whoa. This is cool.
Who are you? Can you not leave me to my sorrows in this place of ruin?
No.
You're not from the Titan army, are you? What's that? You carry a dragon rider's staff? I can smell drakes on you. You've just helped the new drake hatch? I'm honored to meet you. If you want to become a dragon rider, you must understand our traditions and our methods. It is no small thing to control a drake in combat.
I didn't think so.
Go to the first room of the forum and read the great tome of Dragon Rider history.
Yeah, there's a side quest here in the area. I'll do all the side questing off stream. I'm just grabbing it in case there's overlap. For those of you who haven't been here, I like to grab side questing as we go along, even though I do it later. Because you never know. Alright, so there's no quests available at this time, so we're gonna go ahead and head back. We're gonna keep an eye out, though. Maybe if we're lucky today, we will have Sabrina hit level 452 and get her the next Athame and ring. I'll have to start looking for other equipment for her, though. After that, see what else I can find her. Wait, what? What's going on? Quest helper, are you drunk? Oh, it's here, that's why. It's tucked under. What the heck? That's bizarre. Hi!
You read the great tome of Dragon Rider history. It is a huge book, full of the stories of epic battles, the heroes of the Dragon Riders and their mighty drakes.
That's it? I mean, I guess it would take a while if they actually put out the whole book. Maybe part of the book would have been cool, but I'm not gonna fuss about that too much.
Excellent. You now bear with you the weight of our greatest prize, our history. Don't think that your studies are done, young Dragon Rider. There are far more lessons to be learned before we would dare let you ride a drake. Go into the second room of the forum and read the second knowledge crystal, the one called the Care and Feeding of Dragonkind.
Alright.
You read The Care and Feeding of Dragonkind, a comprehensive guide to all you would need to know to keep your drake healthy and safe.
Excellent. No matter how much time you spend with your drake, it's essential to know how to care for it.
Well, of course.
The third knowledge crystal you must read is the most important. It will explain how to guide your drake into battle. You will learn how to stay in the saddle and how to avoid falling to your doom. The crystal is called the Fundamentals of Dragon Riding. This knowledge crystal is kept in the third room of the amphitheater. Go now and read it. When you're finished, you will be ready to take wing.
So all I have to do is read a few books.
Nowhere to be found.
Oh, somebody stole it.
The crystal is missing? Are you certain? That is unfortunate. Lessons contained within are essential for dragon riding. I suspect I know where the knowledge crystal has gone. Crisis came to the forum some time ago, attempting to learn our ways. We granted him access to our knowledge crystals, including the fundamentals of dragon riding, but he was instructed not to remove them from the forum grounds. Crisis may still be around. If you can find him, force him to surrender that knowledge crystal.
I guess I'm just walking. Oh yeah, guys, and because we've gotten to a point in the game, there's one spell that I swear is gonna make me rage even more than weakness. And yes, there is such a thing. If anyone's curious, I'll put a link in chat below to the spell in question. We have not seen it casted yet in any of the episodes of the run, but we are guaranteed to see it sooner or later.
This Christus belongs to Crisis. Secrets of dragon riding are mine to use.
And if we haven't seen it by the time I post the link in chat, I will just talk about it and why it sucks. And why it's going to make me rage. I may or may not remember which spell you're referring to. Well, Shiki, I'm gonna post a link in chat for you. And for anyone else who is interested, the spell is called Earthquake, and here's why it sucks. Well, it sucks when it's used on you, that is, but... So what Earthquake does is, when it is casted, it is a 6-pip myth spell. It removes all blades and shields from the enemy. Which, if it's casted on me and I got 6 or 7 blades, they disappear. All of them. At the snap of my fingers. As soon as Earthquake is casted. It is gonna be a huge pain fighting myth-based enemies starting at this point when they start casting it. I have looked up some of the myth enemies in the area, and many of them have the ability to cast this. We haven't seen it, but I am scared of it. This is going to completely change my battle tactic against myth-based enemies. I'm going to have to go with traps. Because Earthquake does not affect traps placed on the enemy, it only affects the enemy team. I just quit it from the game because of that spell. Yeah, so you know the pain, Shiki. So you know it. Yeah, you're pretty familiar then. Yeah, it's kind of tedious, isn't it? Yeah, trying to get maximum prep out so I can knock this guy out in one hit. Or at least get close. Yeah, this is probably enough. I'd ramp up my buffs only for them to disappear right before my eyes. Sometimes the rage is like a second reaction. Yeah, I agree, Shiki. I agree. It's painful. Yeah, if there's a myth enemy or a myth boss or a myth minion, or both, God forbid, that can cast Earthquake, I need to be particularly cautious. If I'm gonna use Blaze, I have to wait until like the turn or two before I strike, especially if they have 6 pips or more. Alright.
Again, you surprise me with your dedication. Thank you for recovering this knowledge crystal from the thief who took it. Now that you've recovered the fundament with the knowledge crystal returned to its rightful place, it's time to read.
Third time's the charm. Yeah, it's a saying. It's a true one. Hey, cool.
You read The Fundamentals of Dragon Riding, a step-by-step guide to mounting, riding, and guiding your Drake.
Oh, look it! She's actually doing the motions! Sabrina actually did the motions just then.
And covers a lot of ground, but there are helpful diagrams and lots of examples.
Well, that's good. I mean, I would hope there's diagrams and examples.
You've now learned all of the stored knowledge there is about dragon riding. I'll bet you can't wait to actually get into the saddle. We've spent enough time dwelling on the past. Now that you know history, it's time to make a new future. We must forge armor for your new Drake. The first step is to relight the forge, cold all these years. To light it, we need fuel and flame. For fuel, you must defeat fang-toothed lava spinners and take from them their coal hearts. The flame must come from the flame sacks of burning flame wings.
Alright, well, let's get busy. Got some peeps to murder. course. But yeah, with Earthquake, you guys, you have to play completely differently. If there's any enemy that has Earthquake, you need to think differently. You gotta play the game in a whole other way. Alright, Scarecrow, knock him out. Alright, so I got that. Let's get another battle in. That's an option. Yeah, basically you use traps. That's your first option for dealing with Myth. Or your other option is, I don't want to spoil it, Cheeky, but there's another thing that you can use. Once we get into World 6, we'll be able to explore those options, but... The previous comic got censored, rip. Oh, did it... Did it get... Because I would have seen it. Oh, because I thought I would have seen it if it got blocked. I could say, do you want to block this comment? I hadn't seen anything. Yeah, I didn't touch anything, and Diamond's not here. So I don't know what happened. Maybe YouTube did it, who knows, but... Because I know I did not. I can tell you that. Neutralize them before 6 pips. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing even came up, Shaky, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, that is an option to... Wait, I got 2 weaknesses on me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Well, good thing I got Scarecrow. YouTubing thing? Yeah, it's probably just a YouTube thing, Shiki. Kinda looks like it's about D&D. Hey! Random G, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Nah, this is a game about wizards and saving the spiral being the universe that this game is played in. I'm doing good, how are you? Yeah, I'm still doing good. Hanging out, doing a second round. But yeah, Random G, this is a MMORPG called Wizard101. You've got 7 schools of magic: fire, ice, storm, balance, myth, life, and death. I am the Death School, also known as the Necromancers. I am going through a solo run. I'm doing this game completely independently of all other players. I am not allowed to have any other players join me whatsoever. If you're interested in the rules of the run, I have them in the description. and for anyone else who's interested in the rules. Basically, they're pretty self-explanatory. Gist of it is, because it's a solo run, no other players are allowed to join me. There might be some exceptions when we get to some particularly extreme bosses on some of the late game worlds that are pretty much impossible to beat solo. We'll get to those when we get there. Buying henchmen in the crown shop mid-battle is banned, but any minions summoned by playing cards in combat are fair game. I'm using my level 165 fire wizard to craft gear for Sabrina, my death wizard. This is to save time. And then I can use treasure cards, but the use has to be reasonable, so I can't do anything excessive. No plus 300 damage cards every battle, that kind of stuff. It has to be reasonable, but I can use any treasure cards I get from drops, enemies, quest rewards, etc. as freely as I wish. It doesn't matter what they are. And we may also amend or change the rules as time goes on to suit the needs of the run.
You surely come from a long line of warriors. These will do nicely. Let us... This is a great day indeed. To see this cold forge lit hot once more. Place the coal hearts and the flame sacks within the forge, so that it will heat enough for us to make your drake's armor.
Replace the...
That's how to do it. Now, ignite the forge, and it'll begin to heat up.
You ignite the forge. It burns brightly and gets very hot.
I sure hope it would have to be hot in order to make armor.
I'm proud to see that forge burning once more. Careful not to touch it. It'll burn you. Now that the forge is burning bright, we'll need metal to make the armor with. Unfortunately, all of the metal we had here was stolen by the Draconians.
Of course it was.
They took our metal, tried to make armor after our fashion, but it is a poor imitation. You must go defeat some Draconians and take from them their armor, so that we might melt it down and forge new Drake armor.
Alright, well, let's go beat up some fools. Now this is what I'm scared of. Myth. I'm sure these guys have the ability to cast Earthquake. They certainly do. Oh boy. Alright, so I need to play the trap game for the most part. So I need to be careful. Thankfully, at this point in the game, the enemy does not attack. Well, they attack very frequently, I should say, so it's not too likely that they're gonna get up to 6 pips. But it is something that I need to be aware of and be able to work around. Yeah, I gotta be ready. Yeah, once we start getting enemies with that start with multiple power pips, that's when we need to be worried more about Earthquake potentially being casted. Because right now we're okay, because the enemies are still pretty weak. Hey, Shiki, I see the emote. No, we're okay for the most part. We're not gonna have too much trouble yet. Just the death sounds for these guys. Alright, let's head back. There's a teleporter here. And the guy is right behind us, which is good.
From the looks of this armor, you gave those Draconians quite the thrashing. Good work. I've examined the inferior armor the Draconians made, and I see why it isn't as tough as proper Drake armor. They forgot to use brimstone in the process of armor forging. As a result, their armor isn't resistant to fire. I think you know what comes next. I need you to go and find us some brimstone. Don't worry, young wizard. You don't have to defeat anyone. Just gather it where it may have collected on the walls or ground.
Scrape some brimstone off the floor. There's literally no other brimstone? Is it just that one spot? Am I just gonna have to change realms until it keeps respawning? Like... Because I very well may. Who's gonna accuse this guy of me? Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, I hear you, Shiki. That looks like it respawned. Maybe I just sit here. Or I guess I could just switch realms. Just change realms instead. Make it faster. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this show so far. Maybe soon we'll do a progress check.
Sorry you had to get your hands dirty with that. They're almost ready. Now we can smelt the base metal we will use to forge your Drake's armor. Go ahead and add. Be careful not to splash yourself with any molten metal. It will leave a nasty burn.
Carefully, you add the pieces of draconian armor and the brimstone to the forge. The metal begins to melt.
You're doing well. I didn't know better.
This
I
sounds
think
definitely
you
be
were
more
a
popular.
blacksmith, or
Aw.
a wizard.
Well, I appreciate that, Random G. Yeah, I wish my channel was a little more popular too.
I will now forge the armor from the elements you have provided. This armor will be strong and will protect your Drake from harm. It is best that you leave this place while I work, as the secrets of Drake smithing cannot be shared.
We're gonna find you when you'll get there, trust me.
There
Yeah,
is
I hope
one
so,
last
Shiki.
service you can perform for me. The helmet must be lined with the scales of a Father Drake. The Draconians speak fearfully about Father Drake, holding out in the lowest reaches of the dungeon. You must
Yep.
go there at once.
Aw,
There are
thanks,
many
guys.
Draconians who will bar the way. When you reach the Father Drake, ask him for his loose scales to make a new set of Drake armor. He should give you them without pause.
I guess the blue one is gonna get us the closest. Yeah, let it spin for a minute. I'm trying my best, you guys, like... Just gotta love the YouTube algorithm, right? It just doesn't want to recommend the smaller channels. Doesn't give us much of a fair shot, does it? That's a folk, right? Yeah, you're telling me, Shiki. Oh my goodness, I'm literally on the cusp of level 52. Wait, I'm literally less than 100 XP? Was that what I just saw? I was looking in the book. So you're gonna forget about me when you're free. Nah, I don't forget none of y'all. Like, I love your optimism, Shiki. No, I try to keep up with as many people as possible. Even now, when my channel is almost 600 strong, like, I take pride in keeping up with people as much as I can. Some of the most popular channels took years to get popular, and I think this one is one of them. Oh my goodness. Random G, you're super wholesome, man. These are the kind of people that make me like being a YouTuber. Of course, you're pretty chill, Nova. I hope your channel thrives and prospers in the very near future. I'm hoping for it, Shiki, so that I can work for myself. Be the person people come to for entertainment and shenanigans and fun times and just being chill. That's what I'm trying to build this channel on, Shiki. I like prequels because you can see the villain before they lost their mind. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Sorry for the mic bump, guys. Hopefully you're well, Monty. How's Deep Rock, new guy? Oh, yeah. I was gonna ask you, have you got a chance to play anymore, Random G? And see what Deep Rock is like? It's fun. Yeah, you're liking it? What class have you been playing? We can talk about that while we're all here. What have you been What have you been playing? Seriously? I probably have enough damage regardless, though. Nova Rage counter 50. Well, do we want to call that? No. Maybe. But it wouldn't let me pick anything but Scout. Really? The game wouldn't let you pick the other classes? Now that's weird, because when I first started playing the game, you could pick whatever class you wanted, so that's odd. That doesn't make sense. No! That doesn't make sense at all. That should not be the case, Random G. You should have been able to pick any class you wanted right out of the gate. Yeah, that's very weird. What version are you playing? Oh yeah, Crevice, that could be something. I don't know. I don't know if the different versions of the game have different stuff. Oh, he casted Smoke Mantle. It picks the flamethrower one, loaded up, and I was a scout. Really? I ran into a bug where the Hive Guard Sentinels didn't spawn. That's actually a known bug, Monty. That's a well-known bug. They tried to patch it, but it may not have been fully done, because some people are still reporting it here and there. Alright, are we done yet?
You fought bravely to have reached me in this place. Many Draconians stood between here and the Academy. You wish for my scales, for a new suit of Drake armor. I am most pleased to give these to you. Ride with glory and honor.
The Father
Wait, now I
Drake
see.
gives you
Yeah.
several of his loose scales, more than you need.
Yeah, because you should be able to pick... I try to kill your teammates. No! Monty, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna take a brand new player and tell him to start killing his teammates as Driller. Nah, Monty, we're not gonna do that. We need to start Random G on the right side of his pickaxe, not the wrong side of his pickaxe.
That's plenty. The Father Drake must have liked you to have given you so many. Let me see here.
He attaches the Father Drake scales inside
Sound
the
right,
helmet of the
diabolical.
Drake armor.
Think it's working? Hey, there we go.
I'm finished now. This is the finest suit of Drake armor I have ever made.
No,
The armor is forged. No armor has had such a story of courage before it was even forged. Take it now to the Mother Drake in the hatchery, so that she might armor the new Drake in such fine protection.
ooh, guys, we have hit level 52. Sabrina gets a new athame and ring. She now has new gear. Yo! Heck yeah. now she's got new stuff. Yeah, and jewel socketing is a big thing in this game because you can really amp up the power of your equipment with these little jewels that you can affix to them. And Sabrina's power pip chance has absolutely shot through the roof. Now it's 58%, which is pretty significant, so we're gonna roll with it. Wait, the ring's not equipped? Hello? Should be higher than that. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, it should be way higher than 58. What the heck? Is it? Just gonna look. Okay. Little slight issue, because I was like, what the heck? You know, I'm just gonna go back to the hub. Okay, it works. That's good. What's this?
Excuse me, young wizard. Please look me up in a Celestia base camp when you've a chance. It's quite important.
Okay. Guess I don't know for fun, I guess. Yeah, I don't really like players who just randomly kill their teammates. It's not very fun, to be honest. Alright, well, let's head back to the ancient matriarch. So I can sneak over the middle. Because now we've got the armor. It seems brave doing this game solo. Yeah, this game is very much designed... Random G. This game is very much designed to be played multiplayer. It's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, MMORPG. So it's not really designed to be played solo, but there are plenty of people who do, and who have done
The
well.
armor. Is it ready now?
You give the Mother Drake the armor. She looks at it appreciatively.
This is the finest suit of Drake armor I've yet seen. It is only fitting for so great a task. The newborn Drake has been made ready for you now. There is one launching pad left in the academy, and once armored, he will take wing and meet you there. Go and speak with Ashley, the fire tree. She will provide the last bit of guidance. Good luck, young dragon rider. All our hopes are with you.
Oh. Well, we can go back to the Basilica, because that's going to be quicker. He be talking about DRG. Oh, okay. But even so, even if he's not talking about DRG, if he's referring to Wizard101, this game is difficult to do solo. Well, you will die as a... Yeah. Yeah, DRG can be tricky solo, depending on what class you are and what mission it is. Sometimes it's a pain.
It's unbelievable! A new Drake has arrived at the last landing platform! I'm so excited! Are you ready to face Malastair? All that's left to do is to go to the landing platform and ride your Drake up to the entrance of the great volcano. If you have any friends you can summon to aid you, you will need them. Once there, you can make your way up to the headmaster's office. Malastair should be there. He'll see you coming, so you will need to be on guard. I'm so afraid. I can't believe it, but a chill just ran down my branches. Go and face Malastair. Be the hero you've shown us you are.
Well, guys, that is quest number 106. Well, this will be, anyway. This is going to be the final boss of Dragonspire, but we are not going there yet because I would like to power up a little bit more before we go there, if at all possible. So, I am opting to go to Dragonspire, or not Dragonspire, yeah, Grizzleheim instead, because I'm going to see if I can get some more levels. We already have quests to do there, so we can go ahead and do those. Yeah, the final countdown is the final quest of Dragonspire, and then we will be moving on to World 6. But we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to head to Grizzleheim instead. I'll leave you guys off on where we were there, so that for those of you who are newer here can kind of get an idea. So we already went through Savarstad Pass, Vigrid Roughland, and Merkholm Keep, the first 3 zones. Each zone in Grizzleheim is level designed. The world is completely optional. You can totally skip it. You don't have to do Grizzleheim at all. But I have been opting to do it because there's a lot of XP to be gained there. There's a good amount of it. And now we are getting into level 40 plus territory. We were on our way to defeating Jotun. There is a unique way to do the quest that we're on. There's a couple different ways you can carry it out. You can go straight for Jotun in Nivalier, English. You can go straight for him, but you will fight him, his 2 brothers, and a minion all at once. It's a 4v1. So if you don't want to do that, you can beat up Jotun's 2 brothers separately in the dungeons nearby. We already beat up his first brother. Oops. We already did his first brother in the Hellgrind Warren last time. So we're going to go ahead and do the other brother. We're going to go here to the Winterdeep Warren. We're going to go beat up this guy first. Yeah, this area is designed for level 40 plus. Oh jeez, this is like a puzzle. You have to like get... Oh, it's a maze. Oh jeez. This might take a minute. Bit of getting used to deceptively large radius. Yeah, that's definitely true. Yeah, Driller takes getting used to. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid combat as much as I can. In case I end up in a battle with a death enemy, I'm gonna grab a prism preemptively. I think we're getting there. Yeah? Maybe. Maybe. Hey! Oh shoot. Oh my god, it's a 4v1! Okay, this might actually be difficult. Yeah, he's a life boss, but he's got 2 death minions. You'll love to see it. Yeah. Now, for those of you unaware, who have not been here for the run, because, like I said, Grizzleheim is completely optional, this does not count as a storyline death. Because I'm keeping track of my first storyline death. That's only the main worlds. So if I die here, it does not count against me. I'm actually gonna make a mark here, so that if I do get knocked out, then I can quickly get back to this area. I think I've got about all the prep I can get. Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on getting the minions knocked out first, because then at least it'll be a 1v1 instead of a 4v1. Good grief. 4v1s are rough. Oh, jeez. Of course, I draw none of the cards I actually need. Depending on if I ever get the prisms at all, I may end up just trying to pierce through their resistance instead. I mean, I could try to set up to kill the boss while I'm at it, but... yeah, I kind of save Feint for later, but... this doesn't count. Yeah. But yeah, any deaths in Grizzleheim do not count towards my storyline death challenge. Or sub-challenge, rather. Although I'm certainly gonna try my best. I'm not just gonna, like, go, you know, bam bam, you know, pew pew pow pow, but try to do several attacks at once. Where are my prisms? They're clearly at the bottom of the deck, so I may end up having to pierce through the resistance. I'm gonna look up how much resistance these guys even have. Because if they don't have that much, I can try to pierce through it with just sheer damage. So they don't even have that much. They only have 40%, which actually is not that bad considering most enemies. So if you die, you restart. No, it's kind of just for fun, random G. No, the run doesn't restart if I fail. It's kind of just like a theory, like how far can I get? How much have I learned about the game through all my years of experience? How far can I get without dying for the first time? Because we're still going to get through the rest of the game. Like, I want to play the entire game with you guys if I can. Because I think that would be Pog. And epic. So. Okay, I still don't have Scarecrow in my hand, which means I can keep preparing. But I have to attack pretty soon here or I'm going to get killed. They have not life shield. He is not death shielded yet, so I might still be able to get a good hit. Sabrina! You're in demons! That's some harsh damage. Yeah, I'm already at half health. And I still don't have Scarecrow. I may have to improvise and go with Ship of Fools. Because they've got a lot of power behind them. Jeez. Yeah, I'll pull it. I'll see what happens. Honestly, if I can kill any of these guys, that's gonna be good. Because then if I get killed, that's fewer enemies that I have to fight. Oh, he casted a Death Blade. That's fine. This probably will not be enough damage to kill the death minions, but I can at least get the ice minion knocked out, though. Yeah, Ship of Fools was my dominant spell up to this point, because the Death School really suffers in their AoE. They do not have very good AoE, but this is a spell that I can learn that really helps. Yeah, not quite. But I did get that one guy knocked out, though, and get a full heal. So that's good. Yeah, they still have a... well, there's Scarecrow. For F's sake. Alright, well... What are we up to? 49? 50? Somebody check. Where are we at? What was the last number that we had? 49? Alright, it's 50. Ah! Jeez. Yeah, this is a war of attrition. Kind of. Not 50. Well, we're halfway to 100. I will honestly be surprised if I can complete this battle without getting killed. I legitimately will be. Yeah, if I can get Scarecrow off, I can get the minions killed. See, there are my prisms. They are at the bottom of the deck. I just discarded Scarecrow, for fuck's sake. Oh, great. Alright. Well then, I'm gonna have to improvise. I'm gonna try and make the best of this. I'm probably gonna have to reshuffle to get my cards back. Get Feint on him. Hopefully he doesn't Death Shield, because if he doesn't... there's no way I'm gonna have enough damage. Yeah, I may as well discard the Death Prisms at this point. They are not gonna do me any good. Because these guys are weak enough, so it doesn't matter. People swearing is saying someone straight. Maybe, Monty, but... yeah, I'm gonna try and make the best of the situation. Ouch! That's a good hit. Yeah, I need to heal and I need to do it now, or I'm gonna get killed. Yeah, I don't have time. Hopefully I don't die before then. Okay. 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 Alright, I'm alive. Lean deep right now, I'm just spamming Croc and Stone. There you go! That's what you're supposed to do, Random G. Oh wow! That's a good hit! That's a very good hit. Alright, now I've got most of my health back. But either way, I am gonna have to reshuffle, because I am not gonna be able to do anything else. It's gonna take the rest of my pips, but I need my cards back. And of course, the little heal over time, HOT. Alright, now hopefully there's no Death Shield spamming, because I need to win, and I need to win quickly. Speedrun at 8%. Oh, jeez. Of course, now he's healing. And it's gonna make things difficult. I may need those prisms after all. Just to make sure these guys die. Especially on that guy, because he's got more health. for so much. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, ouch. This is gonna be a good hit. That's a good hit. There's a lot of traps. Oh god, I'm in trouble. I do have Ship of Fools. I don't have a lot of power behind this, but I kinda have to get somebody knocked out. And of course, as I talk about it, freaking A, man. 51! Somebody update it, please. Nova Rage counter 51. Oh wait, did I get both of them? I did? Okay, so it's just him. That actually makes things easier. Now, if he doesn't Death Shield, I can probably knock him out with a couple more traps. And just use a Wraith on him. Defying the odds. Right about now. I probably should not still be alive at this point, but somehow I am. Well, the death prisms don't matter. Do I think I have enough damage? I probably do. Well, we're about to find out. Ouch! This is gonna be a good hit. That's a good hit. I'm at less than 25% health. I got him! Aside from fall damage, bruh. That's normal, Random G. That's normal. He's really trying his best to heal. I'll make it. I defied the odds. It was a 4v1. I'll just get rid of... I'm actually gonna check something real quick here. Before we continue. I'm gonna check a quest. Okay, never mind. I thought there was maybe a search quest in this area, like a search quest item, but there is not. I hear nighttime stream. Hey, Gath! Yo, my dude! Welcome in, how are you? Great to see you, my man. But you're well. I could use some help, so I'm just gonna hang out for a little while here in the hub. And get some of my health back and catch up on chat. Alright, so let's hop under and head here. Yeah, I don't do a lot of nighttime streams. I try to do them at least sometimes to catch those of you who may not be available for the daytime streams. Yeah, Gath, I just defied the odds and beat a 4v1 battle without having to flee and reset my deck. Pretty epic. I have several witnesses here in chat. Right, I'm almost back up to full health. Let's take a look here. Yeah, we're doing good. Alright, we're heading in. We're back up to full HP, so we're looking good. We are now headed to Nidavellir to defeat Jotun. Because we've beaten up both of his brothers, it'll just be him and a minion, so we won't have a 4v1 with several bosses that have 6,000 HP. Because for those of you who were here last time when we did Grizzleheim, there was another boss that had like 6,400 HP, and there's no way Sabrina can take on 3 bosses at this level with 6,400 HP. That's just not possible. Especially for somebody playing solo. Floating Frostflower. You have to go up, don't I? I do. Ooh, black. 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 Stone black. And yep, because we beat up both of Jotun's brothers, you guys can see that we don't have to deal with 3 bosses and a minion. We just have to deal with 1 boss and 1 minion instead, so it's much easier. Even though getting to the other 2 and beating them up first is a little bit more is a lot more tedious. Well, it's not a lot more tedious, it's just tedious. Yeah, now we just gotta beat up this guy. We don't have to worry about life shield or death shields because there are no life enemies in this group. Our boss is Storm and the enemy is Death, so we are good. We can just gear up and strike. Titanfall right now. Wish Titanfall 3 was released. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a Titanfall 3, unfortunately. Random G. It's kind of sad, but because I really like Titanfall 2. I know people that love the original Titanfall. I have not played it myself. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and gear up for a single strike if I can, or at least gear up as high as I can for a strike before I attack. See how much damage I can get off. Because I have enough pips for Scarecrow regardless of what I do at this point. Yeah, depending on how long the stream goes for, Random G, if I like get tired or something, I might hop on Titanfall just for a few off-stream rounds. Alright, he's got a 70. Yeah, he's got Faint. Yeah, I'm just gonna prep as high as I can get. Even though it's probably gonna be gross overkill in the end. It actually may not be because of how much health this guy has. We will have to find out. Yeah, see if I can get maximum prep. Because then that will also allow me to do multiple attacks in quick succession if I just let my pips gather up. Never played Titanfall. I love it, Cheeky. I grew to really like it after Grandlord introduced me to it. If you'd like to see it sometime, maybe I can, you know, screen share in the Discord if you want to watch me, like, through that. And fight each other with random powers in Apex Legends, basically Fortnite, but sci-fi. Yeah, I've never played Apex Legends. Or Fortnite, actually, for that matter. I haven't played either of those. But yeah, Shiki, if you're interested, I'm more than happy to screen share sometime for you. If I can hold out for one more turn, this will technically be maximum prep. If you have poked some time to watch you play, yeah, let me know. Or if I happen to be streaming Titanfall and you're there, like, feel free to pop on in, man. And see some gameplay. Yeah, keep me posted. Sabrina! Your inner demons! You're actually at 25% health. I should probably attack now. I've probably waited way too long, so I could even get killed right here. No. I'm actually okay. Maybe. Yeah, I'm fine. Yes, still need to play Slay the Spire. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet, have we? Let's... I actually want to know how much damage this is going to do to him. Did I just knock him out in one shot? I did! Yeah! I beat that guy up in one shot. That was with maximum prep, though. The most cards that Sabrina has access to. So that is not a cakewalk to set up for. That was some... Indeed it was, Shiki. If it was scrapped for Apex Legends. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
You have done what generations of our warriors could not do. You have defeated Jotun. All
Jotun.
of Grizzleheim is in awe of your mighty deed. I call you the greatest hero I have met.
Thank
You
you.
have proven yourself a mighty warrior. Now I ask if you can demonstrate your wisdom and fairness. The wolves and ravens each make claims that cannot be believed. Accusations fly like arrows, and an outside voice is needed. You have seen much in your visits to Grizzleheim, and dealt with wolf, raven, and bear alike. I call upon your counsel in this matter.
It matters little what this meddler says or does. Your doom is at hand. I will speak no more, and will be rid of this place.
I suspected the treachery of the ravens, but could not prove it. What has happened to our runestone?
The same thing happened to our own runestone, though the ravens claimed it was the work of your people. Now we know the truth.
There's almost the guns from Titanfall are in Apex. Really? Carlos Star in the Volt and the double take. Oh.
It is clear now what has happened. The ravens have deceived us both, pitted wolf against bear. But to what end? Young wizard, it is my right as king to order you to serve us. But for this, I simply ask for your aid. I trust your honor and friendship will sway you. We must learn what the ravens plan, and how they can be stopped. There is a raven I trust named Raffen Lorespeaker. Go and speak to Raffen and see what he knows.
Alright, we are moving on, people. I'm gonna make my deck a little bit smaller so that the run can go a little bit smoother. We are now moving on to Ravenscar. This is the final primary zone of Grizzleheim. After this, there's another area called Wintertusk that we will be able to explore once we have finished with Ravenscar. I could have gone that way. It's fine. Yeah, I'll have to update the thumbnail to reflect that we shifted from Dragonspire to Grizzleheim in this stream. And so I'm moving on up. Yeah.
You're a long way from home, young wizard. You can trust me. I am a loyal friend to Valgard Goldenblade, and I do not want to see the Bears at war with the Ravens. This is the work of a group of evil ravens called the Coven. We must learn what they plan and put an end to their mischief. One of our own, a scout named Skullin Icebrand, claimed to have learned terrible news. The Coven captured him and put him in our prison. Go and find out what he learned.
Alright, so no available side quests yet. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna do all the side questing I can, squeeze every drop of XP I can get out of the game before we go fight Malistaire Drake, the final boss of Dragonspire, as we learned not long ago from Ashley the Fire Tree at Dragonspire Academy. We are fighting Malistaire himself. That's who's blowing up. Oh, like in popularity? Random G?
You don't belong here. Let's see how you'll fit in a cage.
There's only one? There's only one enemy? Okay, cool. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grandlord actually gifted it to me last year. I'm gonna be playing through the campaign again, sometime in the next couple weeks or so. Kind of do a pseudo-blind run. And I say it that way because I have played the campaign before, but I want to see how much I remember. How much I remember of the campaign. And after playing Frontier Defense for quite a bit, the last several weeks or so, how much have I learned? How much better at the game have I gotten? So I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be looking for times to do that. Although with getting a new job, things might get a little hectic. The $3 because it was on sale. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure what it was for Grandlord when he gifted it to me last year, but yeah, but I do remember really enjoying the campaign.
Have you come to free me from this place? I won't risk my life talking to you while I'm a prisoner. If you want to talk to me, you need to free me. That tailor, Ingram Glyphcutter, has the keys to my cell.
Best investment of my life. Yeah, I'm glad that Grandlord and Crevice, two of my longtime viewers, kept Titanfall 2 on the table. We've been talking about it for months. For those of you who may be newer around here, newer around the channel, it just kept getting pushed back because there were so many other games on the plate. But then we finally got into it. And Frontier Defense, we finally grouped up. And the rest is history from there.
What are you doing? Get out of here!
I need your key, buddy. As new as several months ago. Don't worry about it, Cheeky. Yeah, I try to acknowledge the people that have been around for a while and those that may have just gotten here. I'm sure you know what I mean, Cheeky. I just like to say that to chat when I'm talking about this kind of stuff, just to keep everybody informed, you know? Just to acknowledge anyone who might be new and lurking. So many even knows on my Masquerade 2 craze. Yeah. Sabrina, your inner demons! I started watching this week and I already liked all this content. Oh, well, thank you, Random G. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I just saw you, what was it, yesterday? Oh, of course, the spirit shield then. Wasn't it just the other day when I was doing Titanfall Tuesday? I think it was just 2 days ago that I first met you. Well, I'm glad to hear you're already enjoying the party. I like to think I'm having, the rage counter trembles. Oh yeah, you saw me going like this. I was debating whether or not to call that a rage, but I decided not to. I decided it wasn't that significant, so I didn't, like, give a sub for a stream. Yeah, indeed you did, Random G. I really appreciate that. Every sub helps. And I always welcome all the viewers
you find
if
the cell key tied on a cord around the jailer's neck.
And I always welcome my viewers to invite their friends into the stream if they want to see the channel grow. Because Random G, I can actually bring this up with you while you're here. I have a bit of a challenge going for the viewers. I turned to Sabrina's lunch. Yeah, kinda. So, I guess I can tell you, Random G, and Shiki, you probably already know about this, because you've been around for a while. If the viewers can get me to 1,000 subscribers, yes, quadruple digits, 1,000, one with 3 zeros, I will plan and do a 24-hour stream. It will be the first one I ever do, and it will be something I've never attempted. I thought it would be worth tying it to 1,000 subs. Because then that kind of incentivizes people to sub and to get their friends in here to sub if they want to see that. 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, I like to mention it to the new people as well.
Thanks for the key. This is what happened to me. I discovered an old scroll while exploring the glacier. I could not read it, so I gave it to a raven in the coven. He read it and grew angry at me. He summoned his brothers in the coven, and they brought me here. They told me to be silent about the scroll. When they left, they said they were taking the scroll to the Tower of Lore to keep it safe and secret. That's all I know.
Ooh. Energy drink's about to be happy with Nova. Yeah, I've got a couple energy drinks in storage, and I've also got my coffee pot. So I'm gonna be juiced up on caffeine for that 24 hours. And then I'm going to crash afterwards. Probably. So yeah, Random G, if you want to see that and be a part of it, I would encourage you to get anyone you know. So sub, what do you plan to play? I've actually been shuffling around, Shiki. I have a running list of possible games, and it could change. I'll pull it up, actually. Sneak peek. So, and this list could change at any time. There's no set order, just so you know, Shiki, before I get too far. This is subject to change, and there's no set game order yet. I have some ideas on order, but I don't know yet. But what I've come up with is, you know, Deep Rock. Maybe start with the deep dives. Maybe try to do it on a Thursday, so then I can start there. Titanfall 2 Frontier Defense. Hopefully 1 round as each Titan, so 7 rounds. Slay the Spire, RoboQuest, Gunfire Reborn, Frostpunk or Frostpunk 2, possibly in a chronological series, like doing some of the scenarios that tie together, because some of them do tie together canonically. I've got Phasmophobia for the nighttime portion. I've got some Blast from the Past, so like all the old games from like the late 90s and early 2000s, maybe some favorite missions and things like that from there. I've got Jackbox games, so Jackbox Party Packs planned in there as a possibility. And Wizard101 I recently added. to do all the final dungeons that Sabrina has access to at the time of that stream. Frostpunk 2 is out. Not yet. Not yet, Shiki. It's supposed to be coming out sometime this year. I've been waiting for it for almost 3 years now. It's been on my wish list since October of 2021, to put it in perspective. I've been waiting for it for a very long time. But that is a possible game that I might play during the 24-hour stream, though.
You spoke with Scullin Icebrand, yes?
I did.
Scullin told you that the Coven are keeping that ancient scroll in the Tower of Law, yes?
He did.
It will be difficult to get you in there. It is a place for shamans and magicians only. You are no doubt a powerful wizard in your own world, but your ways are not our ways. They will let you into the tower if you carry with you a spirit totem. We will make one for you.
Okay.
First, I will need some raven feathers. No, not mine. Go and gather feathers from a winter-winged battler and bring them back here.
I was like, no, not my feathers. Don't take mine. Oh, that was very close. Yeah, Shiki, the Steam page has not yet been updated with a release date. I'm still waiting. Excuse me, and I'm kind of antsy. I want it. And I want it bad. I know, Shiki! I'm glad I'm not the only one who really, really wants it. And wants it now, right? I'm glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, Random G, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be planning for that 24-hour stream adventure. Of course, it's gonna take some planning. We purchased the game on Steam. Oh, do you? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's obviously gonna take a lot of planning to do the 24-hour stream, because I need to have off. Need to have off of work for several days in advance. Well, several days around it, at least the day before, and probably like 2 or 3 days after, which is gonna be tricky. I'm probably gonna have to time, like, a paid time off request to be able to do this. It's the only way that it's going to work from a logical standpoint. So that's also kind of another sneak peek of my plan and what I'm gonna have to do. And whenever we get to that point, I am gonna make a rules and guidelines video ahead of the 24-hour stream once I have it planned formally, so that everybody knows what the rules are, what the guidelines are, and how it's going to be conducted.
These will do. I will say prayers over these to ready them for your spirit totem. We must have more ingredients for your spirit totem, and you must gather them. Making a totem requires symbols of history, wisdom, and nature. It requires an old bone, an eye of newt, and pure ice water. You should be able to find an old bone somewhere around here. You can find the eye in the Raven Caves, and you must go to the glacial plain to get the water.
Yeah, this might be a little tricky. There we go. I have to sneak through here.
You find an old eye of newt.
Ew. That sounds gross, but is it?
You collect the old bone.
Ooh, that's bright. Sorry if I'm blinding you guys with my webcam, but... Because the game is super bright right now, because of all the ice. I apologize, friends. I don't mean to blind anyone.
You fill a small bottle with pure ice water.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the hub because it's gonna be faster to do that, to get back to the guy. Oh, there's another person here. Hi. And they just teleported somewhere. Yeah, you can always tell what school someone is either by clicking on them, or you can see how they teleport, because every school's got their own teleport.
Excellent. All of these will serve us well. Now, you must place the Eye of Newts and the Old Bone into this cauldron to add their mystic essences to your spirit totem.
Ooh. Frost flower, I might need that.
The items you added quickly dissolve into the liquid in the cauldron. Soon the liquid is absorbed into the spirit totem. It seems to glow with
Hey, Adam, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Yep, back to the hub we go.
Now, I must say a quick spell over the spirit totem to complete its enchantment.
Raffen utters a powerful rune spell of a type you have not heard
Oh my
before.
gosh. Yeah.
There you go. Done. What? The pure ice water? Oh, that was for me to drink. Making a spirit totem is hot and thirsty work. Skål. Now, with the spirit totem, you must pass through the magic wards that guard the Tower of Law. Still, there are mortal guards inside. I am no warrior, so you will have to safeguard the way for me. Once the path is clear, I will meet you inside.
Unless... maybe it is far enough away. I was trying to guess if there was a quicker route. One in the water. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... yeah, I could have taken one of the other teleport stones. Alright, in we go.
Ah, young wizard wishes to challenge me? Let's duel.
All I need is a prison to kill you, buddy. I kill people with your amount of health for breakfast. Come on, can you be a little bit stronger than that? But yeah, I definitely agree, Shiki. Could have been upfront about wanting that water for himself as like compensation. Yeah, maybe just for good measure I'll cast one more blade. I just feel like us fantasy setting him as a reworker. Yeah, that's true. Thank God, are you freaking kidding me? Of course, they had a weakness the turn before I decided to attack, but I'm not going to worry about getting rid of it because that's just going to be a waste of time. Yeah, I still killed him, so we're fine. Oh, he followed me inside.
Your skill in battle is extraordinary. Let me read this scroll now.
Rathan reads the ancient scroll. As he reads, he grows alarmed.
Oh, this is ill news indeed. This scroll tells of the great and terrible Everwinter, the cold season that will mark the end of the world. This scroll explains the link between the rune stones that grant all magic power in this world. The clans of Wolf, Bear, and Raven each control a rune stone. The stones are connected, and if one is able to capture their magic, they can control all of the magic in Grizzleheim. The Ravens seek to do just that thing, to bring about the Everwinter that will wreath the world in ice. We must go. We are in great danger. Meet me back at the cliff entrance.
We are in trouble, people. They want to create an eternal winter. These Raven fools. So that is our problem in Ravenscar. We gotta prevent them from doing that. Let's grab these reagents. Yeah, because I'm soon gonna be looking for more recipes for Sabrina.
I am afraid for what we have learned. Though it is madness, the Coven wishes to bring about the end of times. We must stop the Coven before they go further. But first, you must be protected against their evil magic. Every raven in our tribe carries a mystic talon, a small charm that protects us from magic. They are not very powerful, but if you gather enough such charms, they may protect you against the rune magic the Coven will use against you. Though it pains me to send you against my fellow ravens, the times are dire, and our need is great. Go and collect mystic talons from Winter Wing Wardens. Return to me when you have enough.
That's better, but... Quest helper, are you drunk? I wish I was drunk. Why? Why, Shiki? If you feel comfortable sharing, that is. Otherwise, you can always DM me on Discord. My DMs are open. If you want to talk about something. And whatever you say in the DMs will stay there. It's not going to go anywhere. But obviously only if you feel comfortable sharing something. Like, don't ever feel obligated to do so. Thanks, Nova. Though this isn't too serious, I just could use a drink because I'm one of those people that doesn't know how to de-stress. Yeah, I totally feel you, Shiki. When I feel like... Pardon my French, chat, but when I feel like shit, I'm going for booze.
Those will be enough. Right, now, we need an ice shard from the glacial plains to cleanse the mystic talons. Yes, I should have asked you to bring one when you went for the pure ice water, but I did not know how grave was the threat.
Oh dude, that was blinding. Yeah, sorry Chad, I don't mean to blind anybody, but that's probably also because I'm playing in the dark. You know, it's nighttime by me, it's a 10:43 p.m. local time, so convert that into your time zone, however far away you are from me, whatever your current time is. If I'm doing that one. Oh yeah. No, I feel it, Shiki. Sometimes I'm ending up at a local bar.
Chip away at the ice until you have cut loose a suitable ice shard.
Like, sometimes I'm even at the local bar by myself. Having a couple drinks. 12:10 for you. 1 hour in the future then. Yeah. Oh, so you're on the East Coast, I take it then. Okay. I feel like you've said that before, but... Cheers from the East Coast. Yeah.
That will do nicely. We can now use it to cleanse the mystic talons and attune them to you. That measure should protect you from some of the Coven's evil rune magic. The names of the members of the Coven are shrouded in darkness and mystery. No raven knows who they are. It is how they rule us, through fear. I know more than most ravens, and I only know of one member of the Coven. A raven named Maud Runecharter. What? You know of him? He wore the shape of Thane Anderson of Andersholt? I am impressed that you defeated him. His room is not far from here, in the caves. Confront him again and see if he reveals the names of other members of the Coven.
I put some of my cart to buy Frostpunk again. We're just gonna snow something fierce where I live tomorrow. We might get snowed in. Oh, that would suck. Hopefully things are okay by you, Shiki. We had a massive snowstorm where I live not long ago. A couple, actually. One of them was particularly severe. Like, it kept knocking out power and my Wi-Fi. I couldn't stream. I couldn't game online. I was just like, what am I gonna do? I mean, I have my PS3 set up in my living room, so it's not like I'd wouldn't be able to do anything, and I also had my iPad.
You again? I should have dealt with you back in Andersholt. No matter. Your meddling ends here.
Yeah, the first one was just 2 days ago. It does not live coastal, so it's gonna be bad. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be particularly rough for those coastal goers. The people that live closer to the coast. Hopefully everybody out there stays safe. Anybody who lives on the east coast of America, please stay safe. He's got a lot of health, actually. Yeah, please stay safe, everybody. Hang in there. We're surrounded by ocean. Aww. Okay, that's actually fine, because it's on his minion and not him. But knowing my luck, he's gonna cast another one on himself. I do have Shatter Treasure cards that I can use to get rid of the shields, but that's only on one enemy. I'm more concerned about getting the boss knocked out. Yeah, hang in there, Shiki. Oh, that's gonna be a good hit. That's gonna be a good hit. That's a decent hit. I'll do. Hope you and everyone else stay safe as well. Luckily we have supplies. Well, that's good. Yeah, make sure you've got extra supplies, people, because it's not gonna be pretty. You know, I could try to attack him. I don't know if I have enough damage. We'll see. Well, I'm more worried about the boss. I don't care about the minion all that much. Because he's got less health. 35, 35, 70, 35. Nailed it! Yeah, it won't take long to knock this guy out. Funnily enough, after I said that, the stream's chat crashed and signed me out. That's funny. That's funny, Shiki, legitimately. Yeah, not that it'll do anything, but... Yeah, that's pretty funny. knock that guy out.
It matters not. You cannot stop the coven. The Everwinter is at hand.
You search through Mord's trunk and discover a scrap of paper with some runic writing on it. The paper has 2 names on it, Moonin Mistweaver and Cole Shadowsong. You know these names.
Ooh. Oh yeah, oh wow, Ravenscar is actually going pretty quickly. We're already at quest number 61 of 68, and this is out of Grizzleheim as a total. I've got our questline guide up on my other monitor. This could go pretty quickly. We might finish it before the end of the stream tonight. Depending on how fast we get through this. Yeah, we'll see how far we can get. We've already completed, like, half of Ravenscar. This has been going very, very quickly. Grizzleheim is kind of a faster world. There's not a ton on it, but it's worth something. You know, stream, let's go. Hey, Shiki! That's Pog, Shiki. Pog! We need some Pog emotes.
Did you find what you were after?
Yes.
It is unfortunate that Maud escaped, but all is not lost. You know the names of 2 others in the Coven. You must press the attack, defeat them, and see if you can stop their mad plan to sheathe all of Grizzleheim in ice.
I wanted that ore. Eh. Got some pogging, Shiki, been here the whole time. I love how the only differentiations between them is their cloaks and voices. Yeah, that's pretty common for a lot of NPCs in the game. Also definitely Poggers. Oh yeah, it's definitely Pog.
Did King Valgard send you? He was a fool to send you here. To your doom!
Oh, trust me, I'll knock your ass out faster than you can say Munin Mistweaver. Come on. You're not that tough, are you? Yeah, you're not that tough. Yeah, you got a decent amount of health, but it's nothing insane. Let's get faint on him. More HP on bosses equals more lifesteal. Yeah. Except that also means I need to prep more and not die before I can cast that lifesteal, Shiki, so... I love your enthusiasm, but I do have to consider a few things yet. Oh, Shiki. I'm sorry, but it's true, though. I have to think the more health the boss has. The duality of the death school. Yeah. Oh, ouch. Ow. Holy crap! That was 1,000 damage natural attack? Okay, I'm in trouble. I didn't happen to catch how many pips that was, but I think it was a lot. That was thick. Yeah, that was some thick damage. I went from full health to almost half in one turn. That's actually significant. They are basically out of pips, though. So I can try to get a little more power off and see if I can attack maybe next turn. Yeah, that was a pretty powerful natural attack. You don't see that too often. Until you get to be, like, real late stage of the game. Yeah, I gotta attack now. Or I am gonna get killed. I'm down to a third of my health. I cannot wait any longer. I am in danger. Alright, I got him.
You have beaten me, but the Coven lives on. Our plans are almost complete.
Yes, fair man, the more you play the game, the more it continues to surprise you. Yeah, it's mainly because it's been such a long time, Shaky.
You find nothing of value in Moonin's trunk. Perhaps Cole's Shadow Song will have the knowledge you need.
Alright, so that's Cole's Shadow Song. That's his quarters.
What? How did you find me? Oh, bother. You will not leave here alive.
Oh, I certainly am, Cole. You're not gonna kill me. You can't kill me. So I'm PM from East right now, so how can I have a good one? Bye, Random G! Hopefully you have a good one. Same to you, man. Yeah, hopefully everybody else out there in chat is doing well. Anyone who's active, anyone who's lurking, checking us out. For anyone new here, welcome. I am Nova. You guys can call me Nova. We're in the middle of a Death School solo run in Wizard101. We are progressing through Grizzleheim at this time. We have reached the end of Dragonspire World 5, but I am scared to fight the final boss there because I think that's going to be my first storyline death, and I want to delay that battle for as long as possible. So I am preparing, gathering as many levels as I can, squeezing as much side questing out of this game as possible to see if I can build up any more power ahead of that battle, because it is going to be quite an epic one. Hopefully some of you can make it to see that. Alright, let's knock him out. There was just a myth, Ice Storm in life when I used to play. Aww. Alright, should be enough, but... Oh yeah, we're good. Maybe one day when I'm not occupied with other games. I hear you, Shiki. I hear you, man.
You're too late! You cannot stop the Everwinter!
You have struck pay dirt. Cole left a small scroll detailing the Coven's plans. You should take it to Raffin.
Alright, while we're on our way there... I guess my inventory's fine. Otherwise I was gonna do an inventory cleaning. Because we have a limited backpack space, but we are actually looking okay. I probably have like 5,000 cattails at this point. Why am I still collecting them? I don't know. Course of habit, I guess, but... Even though I'm pretty sure I'll never need that many.
We are in luck! The Coven must perform a ritual on the Raven's runestone before they can bring about the Everwinter.
You can have a bit of alchemy materials.
They have not yet done so. A ritual that powerful will take time to complete. You have a chance of stopping the Coven before it is too late. From the notes you gathered, the Coven will have need of two potent artifacts for their ritual, the Gelling Chalice and the Heart of Winter. The Gelling Chalice is a treasured item held by the Ravens. You can find it deep within our caves. You must venture once more into the glacial plains for the Heart of Winter. It is a rare and natural item, a locus of power formed in the heart of that glacier. Time is the hound that bites at our heels. You must race to retrieve these items.
Wood. Mist wood. Thinking I could sneak around it. Nope. So that guy is sure protected against storm magic, eh? Let's knock him out. Have you done a Myth School playthrough before / yet? I have started one, but that's with my little brother. We're doing an opposite run. So basically what we're doing is I am fire and he is storm. The opposite of fire is ice. The opposite of storm is myth. So we're playing opposite of that and then the opposite of that. I know that doesn't really make sense, but so I'm playing myth and he's playing ice. He's playing my opposite school and I'm playing his. Hopefully that makes more sense.
The gelling chalice is formed of the purest silver. It is icy cold in your hands, and you think you can hear a tiny howling sound like wind from inside.
Yeah, that run I'm not going to be streaming. That's going to be, like, for fun with my little brother. Did I get it? That really hurts my head. You're mirroring each other, I get the gist of that. Yeah, we're basically mirroring. Yeah, we're playing each other's opposite school. Again with the blinding. I'm sorry, friends. I don't mean to blind you guys. I swear. Jeez, Lord. Yeah, Shiki. I'm sorry, everybody.
Freeze, wizard. There is no escaping from me.
Those of you who have sensitive eyes, you may want to turn down the brightness of your computer or phone monitors, depending on where you're watching from. Well, he's actually got a good amount of health. Both of us are so intense to look at. Yeah. But just a fair warning for anyone who has sensitive eyes, you may want to turn down the brightness on your screens that you are watching on. They literally look exactly the same. They have the exact same model. What? Okay. Yeah, just keep casting shields on that guy. Because I want to get you knocked out first, Mr. Boss Man. Well, actually, I do have Shatter, so I can get rid of shields. You know, get my pips saved up. Yeah, get all my prep done first, and then... Alright, so that's faint. Gonna need that to get enough power. Double pass! That is good. Sinister snowman snickering. Yeah, I hear you, Shiki. Sabrina! Your inner demons! Really love that spell. Yeah, it's a tendency. Yeah, this is the Shatter spell. It removes shields from the enemy, up to 3 for each use. Yeah, it may have enough damage to kill the boss. We're gonna find out. I probably don't. But I'll have a quick follow-up, though. 35, 35, 25, 70, and 35 again. Nah, not quite. Almost, though. Yeah, it shouldn't take that much to knock this guy out. Yeah, I I know, Shiki. Really? Each counter trembles. Yeah, we're not going to 52 yet. We're staying at 51. Because I know we're at 51. Yeah, we're not going to 52 yet. Not quite. Almost, but...
The glacier almost seems to offer you the heart of winter. It is surprisingly warm to the touch and pulses as if alive.
Now that's just freaky as all get out. A heart of winter that you would think would be cold is actually warm and beats as if it has a beating heart. As if it were alive. Ugh. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't even want to think about it.
You have returned, but the news
Just
is
not weird or
dire.
suspicious at all. See, Shiki, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I do not know how, but the Coven has begun the ritual without the gelling chalice and the Heart of Winter. You must stop them now. They are in the main fortress.
Yeah, we're on quest. We only have a handful left. We may be able to finish and then call it there. I guess maybe I could have gone to the glacial waste teleport stone, but... Alright, blinding alert, friends! Blinding alert, turn down your brightness if you have sensitive eyes.
A magical barrier blocks your path. You do not know what kind of magic it is. Perhaps Raffen knows?
Yeah, looks like we need to break through a magical barrier to stop the Raven Coven from covering the entire world in ice and snow. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff. Well, don't mind if I do.
mystic barrier. How can that be? I know all the secrets of rune magic, and the Coven cannot be performing the ritual and keeping a mystic barrier at the same time. Some other force must be at work holding that barrier. If so, it has to be near the fortress, or else it would not work. In the caves, perhaps. You must go to the caves and search for the source of the mystic barrier.
You think you hear movement up ahead in the cave?
You are neither raven, bear, or wolf. I mean you no harm. I was summoned and bound here by the Coven, and I have no choice but to maintain the mystic barrier. Free me, and I will leave this world at once, and the mystic barrier will depart with me. To free me from the binding that holds me here, you will need some summoning dust. This dust will help open the roads between the worlds, letting me leave on one of them. Summoning dust is carried by most Coven initiates, so it is easily gained.
Free demon to stop a cult? Yeah. When did I tell you the Irish guy dies and a gang member says Sean is dead? And the character says of course he's died? Yeah. I don't know much about the human biology, but I've come to the conclusion that getting shot in the head would kill you. I mean, Monty, it does kind of depend. If the bullet were to, like, whiz right past you, you know, like, right above your ears, or, like, kind of brush against your skull, you would probably be, you might actually survive that. But if it actually penetrated your brain, then your odds are a lot more grim. I think I was in shock. Yeah, it may have hit the temporal artery, which is right above your ears. You can actually feel for your temporal pulse if you know, if you feel it carefully up there. The guy drops dead instantly. Well, that can happen as well. But just saying that getting shot in the head does not always guarantee that you'll kill someone. It really depends on where the bullet hits you. Because like I said, if it just whizzes past you, it probably won't, unless it hits a major blood vessel. But if it does, or you get shot directly through the brain, yeah, you're basically dead. And you're gonna drop dead instantly on the ground. Died mid-sentence? Yeah. Yeah, I've never played Red Dead, so I don't really know anything about the story behind the game. Yeah, so I can't really say anything. It sucks. You spend a few missions with Sean and learn more about his character. Yeah, that often happens in these kind of games. It's kind of unfortunate, I know. You and him bumming a tobacco field. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, it's even kind of blinding to me, Shiki. This bright thing.
I see that you are industrious and have gathered the summoning dust. Wonderful. Now you can place the summoning dust in that brazier.
The calling is needlessly hilarious.
As instructed, you sprinkle the summoning dust into the brazier. It flares and burns off instantly.
Now the air is right for a summoning, or a dismissal in this case. Very good. As you are no doubt aware, summoning magic is about sympathy, making one thing resemble another in a spiritual sense. I was summoned by ravens of the Coven, and it would be easier if I were dismissed by someone resembling one of them. If you can gather some feathers from my captors, perhaps a Coven initiate and a Winterwing warden, we will have the elements we need.
One gang member named Javier sides with the gang leader Dutch because he thinks you ratted him out. Oh boy. Well, that's just fun. I was gonna say, don't you dare be a weakness. Do not make me bring the rage counter up to 52. That was a scorpion though, so we're fine. Nah, we're good, Shiki. We're good. If it was a weakness, we would have had an overrage 52, but it was a scorpion. So we're fine. It kind of makes me mad seeing people you like go against you because a snitch said some things about you. Yeah, unfortunately that's too common in real life too, Monty. Like, there was this one girl at work that I thought liked me and liked being around me, but then she complained about me in the parking lot. I ended up in corrective action. I appealed it twice. They upheld it both times. Like a bunch of assholes, pardon my French. And I'm just getting out of there. I'm not gonna deal with that crap. I'm not gonna tolerate it. They clearly hold a double standard for their employees. They expect us to value others and respect each other, but my voice is not being heard, and I am not being respected over an illegitimate claim, so I am just going to take my time, energy, and dedication elsewhere. Somewhere that will actually value me as an employee. Which I thought I was doing when I moved to pharmacy from phlebotomy, but it turns out I was dead wrong. And it's kind of sad that I have to say that, but it's true. Even my sister, who works at the same company I do, agrees with the historically awful decline of the company over the time that we have worked there, even though I've only been there half as long as she has. So she's getting the good graces of the most powerful members so they can manipulate the leader. That's unfortunately true also, Monty. That is unfortunately true. I like pet rats, I dislike human rats. Yeah, I agree. And that's why I really don't want to talk to this girl at work anymore, because I'm fairly certain that she's the one who did it. I know exactly who did it.
Your skills are impressive. Now place the feathers in the brazier, just as you did the summoning dust.
The feathers flutter as they are thrown into the brazier. They vanish, one by one in the flames.
We are almost ready. My return home is at hand. You have done well, young wizard. When they first summoned me, the ravens of the coven stole a sample of my blood. Blood is what binds me, keeps me in this place. They keep it in a safe place, I am sure. Perhaps within their coven house. If you can recover my
Let's show how loyal the people around you are. If they side with the rat, they are not loyal. That's true. If you find somebody who's like a mole, a rat, you can call them all sorts of different words, I'm sure. Depending on who partners or sides with who, you'll know who your true allies and enemies are amongst a group of people.
Looking for something? The Coven told me you might come sniffing around here, so they sent me here to wait for you. A pity your search will end on my claws.
In Red Dead, the people that would have sided with Arthur either died or were not at the camp when the betrayal happened. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Monty. That's a good hit. NFL robbery, the co-founder of the band. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm just reading this, Monty. Dang, that's crazy stuff.
It doesn't take long to find the vial of Gertok blood.
Just literally a vial of blood. Alright. Not the ones that I used to collect in the lab, but... Oh jeez. I gotta get out of here. Without getting sucked into combat, that's gonna be difficult. Like, it's killing the escape. Oh, there's only 19? Oh my god.
That's the last of what binds me to this world. Pour it into the brazier. Don't spill a drop, and I will be free.
You pour the vial of Gurtot blood into the brazier. It hisses as it touches the fire.
You impress me. I must admit that it will be a pleasure to silence you. The secrets of banishing my kind can go no farther.
Of course, now I have to beat him up. 'Cause why not, right, friends? 'Cause why the heck not? And he's actually got a good amount of health. 5,600. Nope. Lost it. First 4 chapters are all good. Fun, but the sadness kicks in at chapters 5 and 6. Okay. Alright, I still have time to get rid of that. Yeah, I'm gonna cast all the prep I have. Get my pips saved up. Because I'm probably gonna need reshuffle. Well, maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. Yeah, I wanna get everything out first. That's a good hit. This tuberculosis gets coughing. Yeah, that's what happens with TB if you get an active case. Like if you're malnourished, if you're just not healthy in a general sense, then... For the vast majority of people, though, tuberculosis, like, never. It's like unless you're very young, very old, like malnourished or unhealthy in some way, TB basically never becomes active if you have it. It just kind of sits there, dormant, for the rest of your life. Freaking A! God! Where are we at now? 52? Alright, we're at 52. 52, people. It is time. Actually, it doesn't have shields. Why am I doing that? But... Alright, Nova Rage counter 52. This is embarrassing, but at the same time it's hilarious. Shiki, if you're still here. You see, while collecting debt from a guy. Yeah, TB spreads really, really easily in close quarters if you have an active case. Switch my pips to balance. Get reshuffle a little bit sooner. Ruins account is slimy loan shark. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add. Just to get that into the chat so that we can keep track of things. Track of our Nova Rage counter. Alright, so now I can cast Reshuffle on myself a lot quicker. Because balance pips. Like money from already poor people. Yeah. So that's never pleasant, is it? Having to be that guy. You know, I'll use my poke on him just to get that little bit before I cast Wraith next turn. Try to knock him out. There we go. Alright, this should be plenty then. Good. Good stuff.
How embarrassing. I misjudged your abilities and paid for my mistake. You are a worthy opponent, and I respect that. I wish you good luck with the Coven. Perhaps our paths will cross again.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, it's like a housing item. Oh, there's one of the Yardbirds. Alright, what quest are we on? Oh, guys! We are on the very last quest of... Ravenscar. This is good. We are in very good shape. We have a 4v1 boss fight ahead of us that we are getting into. Alright. Yeah, we'll see if the game will let us into Wintertusk. If so, then we will go ahead and go for it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to plan... I'm gonna have to plan for a battle with Melistaire, but we will do that for the next stream. I think one of these guys is deaf.
Meddling wizard. You cannot hope to stop the Coven. Our ritual is all but complete. The Everwinter is almost upon us.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan on trying to blitz this battle as quickly as I can. I may add a second copy of Reshuffle, because each copy can only be used once. Trying to think of how to best approach this. If I go one blade, Spirit Blade, Dark Pact, Prism, and Strike. Do I have any Astral cards that I can use? I do. Maybe I'll put my Giant in there. Give it a little bit of a power boost. I got these all from drops, so they are acceptable to use, but I'm gonna try and limit it. Yeah, let's put one copy of Shatter in there. Yeah, I gotta make my deck as small as possible for this one. If I'm gonna beat all 4 of these guys at once. Thankfully, I go first, which is good. Alright, let's take on another 4v1. Yeah, weakness is going to be the most difficult thing to account for, because there's 4 of them. And I'm sure they can all cast it. Yeah, it may actually be beneficial for me to run balance pips in this battle, so then I can reshuffle faster. Maybe I'll switch. Yeah, try to pull off a quick strike before these guys get too powerful. Because these guys are already looking pretty powerful. They got a lot of power pips, and I don't like it. And they're either fizzling or passing. Which is not a good sign. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't feel like it's inappropriate to pull out my treasure cards for this one. If I can try to blitz these guys down, I want to. If I end up with time, I may have to attack next turn. Depending on what these guys do. Because I go first, I have an easier time to react. This is very weird and very concerning at the same time. Yeah, I may not have time. I may have to attack now. Ew. Yeah, I don't think I can wait. I think I'm at pretty high risk if I wait. Alright, how'd I do? I got 2 of them. Okay, I knocked out the middle 2, which is good. Knock out some of the power on the field. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, that was definitely worth using my giant card on to get 2 of them knocked out at once. I won't need it for this round, though, because they are weakened significantly. And then again, I still have full prep and a treasure card Deathblade that I can still use. So I'm actually in good shape. I'm actually going to go ahead and burn it, so then that frees up my hand. And then I don't need the Death Prism anymore, so if I draw it, I can just discard it. Because the Death guy is dead. Alright, so let's go for reshuffle. Let's get my cards back. Alright, double pass. Good. Which means I don't need Shatter anymore, so I can get that out of my hand. Yeah, the sooner I can get this attack out, the better, so I'm gonna wait to see if I need the prep that costs pips or not. I probably don't, but I'm gonna keep it in my hand. I'm not gonna discard it, unless I have to make room. Yeah, looks like we're good. And maybe another quick scarecrow and I can knock these guys out. Yeah, I'm just waiting for pips at this point. Cousin was tortured but never snitched on the gang. Really? That's a pretty tragic story. Alright, I should be okay. Some members do get happy endings, like the gang's cook ends up owning a store and even has a photo. Yeah, I should have enough power at this point. Because I've got a treasure card Death Blade, a normal one, and the second Dark Pact Blade. Yeah, this should be enough. Get married and other moves to write books? Oh!
Aye! You may have beaten us now, but the Everwinter must come. Tell your king that the Everwinter is inevitable. This world will end in ice!
Alright, well now I can put my deck back together in a more normal way. Ish. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to do, but a lot of side questing. Kind of skimming through it.
You have done a great thing indeed, far more mighty than any hero of this land. You have saved our world from eternal ice and thwarted an evil conspiracy that set us all at war. All the warriors of Grizzleheim must now look to your legend as an example of what a hero can do. On this day, a mere outlander became the greatest hero in all of Grizzleheim.
Thanks!
Your home world awaits. It is certain that fate holds even greater adventures ahead for you.
Alright, so it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do Winter Tusk, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. Because I have side questing that I need to do anyway. I still have a Yardbird I need to find. Gotta get all the Stone Roses and Dragonspire. I'm gonna have to go for those. Yeah, I'm gonna pick those up. I'm just gonna grab some of these and undo some of them. Kind of do what I can. Yeah, this one on Colossus Boulevard, I'm actually gonna wait to do with you guys because there's some unique stuff there, so I'm gonna wait. So I'm just kind of going through and finding the side quests that I can pull. Alright, well, for now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show for this evening. I'm gonna sign off and hang out for a little while before I go to bed. Excuse me. It is almost midnight for me right now, so you can translate that to your local time. For those of you who do not live in the United States Central Standard Time Zone, it's also up in Canada, down in Mexico. It kind of just goes straight down, kind of part of the country here. But I will catch you guys next time, maybe tomorrow night, for some more adventures with Sabrina. We will have to see. I may have some things to do. I'm not sure. But whenever the next stream is, I'll see you guys then. Have a good evening, everybody.